Recording. 12:30. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Sarah. I've got a half hour this lunchtime, and we are between themes. So the next theme is going to be starting in June, and I'm really looking forward to that. And this week and next week, we're just we're having some fun. We're doing stuff that's a little bit different to normal, not necessarily following a theme. Today, I thought we'd focus on the arms and the shoulders. So we're going to look at some weightless arm exercises to begin with, and then perhaps some weighted work as well. So putting pressure through the arms, the hands. Listen to your bodies as always. If any of it feels too much, I'll give loads of options as we go. Feel free to come back to those as we progress. All right. So let's start in a comfortable seat. You might want to grab your pillow or a blanket or something to raise the hips onto, and you can have the legs whatever way you'd like, cross-legged, kneeling. Able to sit tall, chest open. Just taking a couple of breaths here to find your way onto your mat. Maybe closing the eyes. Seeing if we can let go of whatever's happened this morning. I know we've all been really busy at work, but now this is your time for you. So focus in on how are you doing? How do you feel at the beginning of your practice? Taking the attention to the breath. Can we deepen the breath? Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Feeling the movement of the breath, not just in the top of the chest. Can we deepen it, bring it down into the rib cage, into the belly, and exhaling the same way. Just taking two more really deep inhales and exhales in your own time. Opening the eyes. All right, so we're going to start weightless arm exercises. We won't do too many repetitions of these, but we are going to try and keep the arms up. So be prepared for some burning. Let's bring the hands out, shoulder height, and then we're going to draw little circles with the hands. So make them really small. And the whole arm is moving here. Doesn't matter which direction you're going, forwards or back, because we're going to change it in a second. So just feeling how that's activating the entire arm. Feel like you're sucking the flesh of the arm up to the bone. So these wings we get, what can you do to minimize that, to suck them up? Change direction. So if you're going forwards, moving it back. Good. Maybe already starting to feel this in the shoulders, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Well done. Now we're going to go rotator cuff. So turn the palms forwards, keep the elbows shoulder height. And all we're going to do is robot arms. We're going to drop the hands down as much as we can. They may not come much past the elbows. Keep those elbows high. Inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, dropping the hands down, keeping those elbows high. Inhale, back up. Exhale, dropping them down.
Yeah. Exhale. It's a very small, isolated movement here.
You can feel that. One more. We inhale up and exhale. Bring those hands down. Inhale up, holding up here. You can always come down if you want to, but I'm going to keep mine up. We're going to inhale. Elbows are wide. Exhale. Bring them together. So the elbows, the hands are together. And then we inhale, push the arms up, elbows up, hands up. Exhale, release. Draw the elbows out. Oh, that's a toughie. Inhale wide. Exhale the arms together. Keeping those arms together. Inhale, press the palms up, the elbows up. Exhale, release. Two more. Inhale wide. Exhale, arms together, hands together. Inhale, press the hands up. Exhale, release. Elbows wide. Inhale here. Exhale, elbows together, palms together. Inhale, press that prayer up. Exhale, release. Bring the elbows wide. Good. Last one. Keeping them hands high. elbows shoulder height, walnut crushers. So we're gonna bring the elbows forwards, and like you're drawing a big arch, a big rainbow. The elbows come down, the palms stay forwards, and then we'll draw another big arch backwards. And this time, squeeze those elbows into the sides, shoulder blades together like you're crushing a walnut. That's where the name comes from. We inhale, bring the arms forwards again, draw that big arch with the elbows, and then exhale, bring it back, up, back, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale forwards. Exhale, drawing the big rainbow with the elbows, big upside down U. Inhale, bring them forwards. Exhale, bring them back. Squeeze those elbows in. 2 more. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, drawing them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades as much as you can. Inhale, forwards. Last one. Big circle with the elbows. Exhale, squeezing them back. And release. Shake it off. Well done. So that was tough. That was a bit of strength work before we got into the yoga. So let's remove any props that we have, and we'll make our way down onto our bellies. So we're going to find a dynamic cobra. Again, we're working the arms. We're going to open the chest, and we're also working the muscles in the back. So bring the arms out wider than hip distance, maybe off the mat, and in front, about in line with the head. Forehead rests down on the floor. Then we're going to activate the legs. Point those toes slightly inwards. Draw the kneecaps off the floor. Point the toes, squeeze the bum. Suck the belly button up towards the spine. So really active legs, active core. And then from here, we inhale, pressing into those hands. Lifting with chest off the floor, maybe the gaze forwards. Exhale, coming down. You can stay on the fingertips or you can bring the palms down, up to you. Inhale, little back bend, keeping those legs engaged, belly button drawing in. Exhale, the forehead comes back down. 3 more, inhale. So move with your breath. We're rippling the top of the torso off the floor. We exhale. Dropping the forehead back down. Inhale. Pressing up, using those arms, still squeezing the bum. Active legs. Exhale. Forehead comes down. Last one. Inhale to lift. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Releasing there. We're going to bring the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes and then push back to all fours. So finding our neutral position here, hands under the shoulders, fingers spreading wide, third finger spreading forwards, or if this is going to hurt the wrists, turn the hands out slightly. Knees under the hips. And for our neutral position, we're going to make sure we're not dipping into the low back. We suck that belly button up to the spine. Think about being broad across the chest and between the shoulder blades. Equal breadth through the front and back torso. From here, cat-cows, we inhale, let the chest come through the arms, maybe lift the gaze forwards. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin drops towards the chest, really hunch into the back. Inhale, this is our cow or our happy cat. Exhale, angry cat, arching the back. Pushing that floor away. Move with your breath. Inhale. Drawing the chest forwards through the arms. Exhale. Rounding the spine. Last one. And after you've exhaled, we're going to come back to our neutral position. And we'll stretch the right leg out behind us. So we can rest the right toes on the floor. We're going to come into a tiger flow. So it's really important the whole time that we are drawing that belly button into the spine. So we're not going for our happy cat version in this. As we inhale, pushing the hands into the floor, lift that right foot off the floor, bringing that foot roughly even with the hips. Keep the belly drawing in, hips pointing to the floor. We inhale here. Then we exhale, bend those elbows, trying to keep them in towards the side of the body. Lower the chest down towards the floor as much or as little as you like. Let that leg come up. Inhale, back up, and then exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, stretch that leg back, maybe flex the foot. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower that chest down. This is a toughie, so don't go too far if you don't want to. Inhaling up, exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Last one, inhale, stretching that foot back. Exhale, dipping that chest down as much or as little as you like. Inhale up, exhale, rounding the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch that leg back. Exhale, all fours. Well done. So other side, establish your neutral position. First of all, draw that belly button in, stretching that left foot back. Let's inhale, lift that left foot off the floor. See if we can find the heel in line with the hip. Draw the belly button in, lower that left hip so the hips are squared onto the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows, dipping the chest just a little maybe, or a little further. Let the leg counterbalance you. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee to the nose, round the spine. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, dipping the chest low. Let the leg lift. Inhaling up. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, leg back. Exhale, dipping the chest, trying to keep those elbows in. Inhaling up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale that leg back. Exhale, all fours. We'll do a thread the needle now, but a little different. So we're going to inhale, lift the right hand up, gaze to fingertips, and then we'll exhale, thread the right arm under the left, but keep it off the floor. Just look at those fingers beyond the arm. Then inhale, arm goes back up to the right. Exhale, threading the needle. Right arm under left. One more inhale. And as you exhale, threading that needle again. This time, let the right arm come down to the floor. The right ear comes down as well. Good gaze over the right fingertips. All right. Lots of options with the hand. You can stay here. Fingers in front of the face. So, fingers up into the head. With the hand. Left arm up, squeeze it back. Down, squeeze it. Last one again. Squeeze that last one back, a little bit of chest. Left hand in front of face. Inhale, push into the left hand. Lift the right fingers up overhead. And exhale, all fours. Well done. So other side, you're going to inhale, left arm up, gaze to fingertips. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under the right, hovering it off the floor. Inhale, reaching up, following the hand with the gaze. Exhale, thread the needle, not landing yet. Inhale, pushing up. And last one, exhale, thread the needle. Let the left arm, the left shoulder come down. Left ear comes down. Right hand, we can stay with the hand in front of the face, just enjoying the shoulder stretch, the slight twist, or walk the right arm up and overhead. Again, imagine it's in line with the head. So really working that right shoulder. From here, if you like, come with me. Inhale, lift the arm up, squeeze it back. Open the chest. Exhale, right hand down with control. Inhale, squeezing up, back. Exhale, Bring it up and overhead. Inhale. Last one. Squeeze it back. Open the chest. Push into that left arm. Exhale. The hand comes down. Right hand in front of the face. Push into that hand. Inhale. Lift the left arm up. And exhale to all fours. Well done, everyone. Good. So we're coming back to our cat-cows, but we're going to take a little bit further this time. So hands under the shoulders, knees under hips. As we inhale, we're going to lift the chest through again. This time, take your weight more into the hands. Exhale, as you round the spine, push the hips back a little over the heels, like we're coming towards a child's pose. Inhale. Again, lift the chest forwards through the arms, maybe loading the wrists a little more. As you exhale, maybe starting to come down to a child's pose. Inhale. Coming up, maybe leaning those hips forwards as well. And exhale, back towards your child's pose. Maybe walk the hands forwards if you're intensifying this and going further. So move with your breath, 2 more rounds, maybe starting to drop the hips into a back bend. Exhale towards your child's pose. Last one. And after you've exhaled, we're going to inhale back to all fours. And now this is your choice. You can do all fours, the same thing as we were doing. Continue that back to child's pose, or you can tuck the toes, come to plank. We're going to continue that movement, plank to down dog. So inhale here. Exhale, push the hips back, high, into down dog. Don't go full on the hamstrings. You can keep those knees bent. Inhale to plank. Now squeeze the bum, push the floor away. Round into the shoulders, protract the shoulder blades. Exhale, downward facing dog, or to all fours to child's pose. Inhale to plank, squeeze the bum, keeping those hips in a line between your shoulders, your heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. And holding here in your child's pose, so your down dog. And now you can pedal your feet. And see how it feels. Don't use the hamstrings much today. So easy on yourself. Walk those heels. Let's get out. And then we'll step forwards, feet to the hands. And hanging here, forwards fold. With those knees as bent as you like. Rest the body on the thighs, perhaps. Let the back of the head go. Give it a shake. Give it a nod. And then in your own time, unrolling the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Keep the head down and coming up to stand at the top of our mats. Good. So just a couple of sun salutations here. So standing at the top of our mat, feet hip distance, Tadasana, mountain pose. Gaze is forwards, standing tall, feeling that lift through the front of the legs, the neutral pelvis, tailbone is long, drawing that belly button in, open across the chest, lifting up through the crown of the head, drawing those shoulders down, continuing the downwards direction through the third finger of each hand. Taking a breath here. Standing tall, standing to attention, noticing the breath. And you tune into that breath. In our sun salutations, we're going to use that breath, we're going to move with it. So as we inhale, lifting the arms up, maybe the gaze to the fingertips. Exhale, bend those knees, fold forwards. Let the head go again. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthening the spine. Exhale, planting the hands down. We step back to plank. Now, option, you can go straight into your down dog from here, or you can drop to the knees And then lower your body to the floor with control. Inhale. We come to our cobra again, lifting the chest, squeezing the bum. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back through all fours. Downward facing dog. Let the head go. 3 breaths here. So enjoy it. Find that movement through the legs if you want to, or perhaps starting to find some stillness. Pushing the hips high. Letting the head be heavy. The arms are strong, the hands pressing into the floor, fingers spread. Bring that weight back into the heels. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale, look forwards, bend the knees, and stepping up to the hands, lengthening the spine, halfway lift, hands on chins, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, folding into the legs. You can bend those knees as much as you like. Head is heavy. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Gaze to fingertips. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, lifting the arms, lifting the gaze. Exhale to fold forwards again. Bend those knees. Let the head go. Inhale, hands to shins. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. And this time, just step the right foot back. We're going to drop the right knee. And then we'll inhale, coming up into our low crescent lunge. Arms are lifted here. So we're feeling the stretch through the front of the right hip. We're lifting tall out of our pelvis, drawing that belly button back, lengthening the tailbone. Inhale, reaching into the hands. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. Bring those elbows in line with the shoulders, squeeze them back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactusing the arms. Inhale, reaching up. Last one. Exhale, cactus the arms back. Inhale. And we exhale, plant the hands down, stepping back to our plank. Option to go straight to down dog or drop to the knees, lowering down to the floor. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, tuck those toes, push it back through all fours, lift the hips high, downward facing. Now from here, we're going to inhale, forwards between the hands. Give it a hand up if it needs it. Exhale, drop that breath knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhaling here, lengthening through the tailbone. Feeling that stretch through the front of the left thigh. Inhale into the fingertips. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the elbows back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Palms face forwards. Elbows shoulder height. Squeeze them back. Inhale, reaching up. Last one. Exhale. Squeeze the arms back. Inhale to reach and exhale, planting the hands down. Again, find your plank. Option to drop the knees or just come to down dog, lowering all the way down. And inhale to your cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. And holding here for 3 or 4 breaths. So again, return to the breath. Starting to find some stillness in your down dog. We're trying to really push the hips back and high. We're allowing those heels to softly start descending towards the floor. Focus on the lift through the front of the leg first, and then find the extension through the back of the legs. One more breath. As we inhale, let's come forwards to our plank, and then exhale, dropping to the knees. Good. So we're going to look at some shoulder release now. So coming back to sit on your heels. If your heels and your hips are not close, give them something to pad it out, to give them some support. We're going to bring the forearms down onto the floor and really have as many pillows as you like in these practices. If you need them, if you want them, between your hips and your heels, your belly and your thighs, it's all good. So from here, we're going to turn the palms up and then bring the forearms together. So as much of the forearm, of the wrist touching as we can. Already you might feel this is a stretch for the shoulders. At any point, you do not need to follow if it's too much. So we'll take the right arm first, and we're going to cross it over the left arm. Then from here, so the right arm is on the left side of the left side of the left arm. Then we're going to grab for the shoulders. We're going to let the chin drop down and breathe into the back body. So you should feel a shoulder stretch here. If you would like to intensify, you can shuffle those elbows forwards. It's not particularly comfortable for me on the elbow bone, but we can bring them forwards. Let the back of the neck be long. And again, focus on that breath in the back body between the shoulder blades. Now from here, we're going to find our eagle arms. So we're going to take our arms out, bring the elbows back under, and then turn. So the right hand is on the floor, palm facing up. The left grabs something. So maybe it's the wrist, maybe it's the thumb. The gaze is at the forearms. And then as we inhale, we're going to come up. So sitting up, reaching those elbows high. Exhale back down to the floor. Full body workout. A big release in the shoulders here. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Bringing those forearms down. Last one, we'll inhale. Coming up. Staying here. Exhale the arms to the right. Keep the gaze forwards. It's just the elbows moving over to the right. So you're stretching through the left shoulder. Inhale. Center, exhale, arms to the left. Ooh, this side's tighter for me. So a big stretch through the right shoulder. Keep the gaze forwards. Inhale to center, exhale. Releasing the hands. We're going to take the hands behind the back, bring the forehead down to the floor, interlock the fingers, and then we're going to allow the hands to come away from the back body. That might be a little, it might be a lot today. See how your body feels. So this is a big stretch through the shoulders. Just let those arms come away, pulling your fists up towards the sky. One more inhale and exhale, release. Other side, so the forearms again, elbows under shoulders, starting with those forearms together. And then we'll cross the left over the right, finding that left forearm on the floor alongside the right, grabbing the shoulders, allowing the chest, the chin to dip towards the chest, towards those elbows, if you like. Extend the elbows forwards, keeping those hips back, extending through the spine as well. There's lots going on here for the body. Bringing those arms out. Going to allow the forearms to come back to the floor. And then the left hand on the floor, we twist so the right hand is grabbing the wrist or the thumb or just the arm somewhere. So our eagle arms. And we're going to inhale, draw that belly button in, lift the arms. The palms come high, elbows away from the face. Exhale, bringing the forearms down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring it back down. Last one, inhale. Squeezing those elbows high. And we'll exhale, elbows to the left. Keeping the gaze forwards. Feeling that stretch through the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, elbows over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the arms, interlocking the fingers. Try the other interlock, the other finger on top, not the normal one. And exhale, folding forwards, forehead to floor. Let those arms come away from the back body. Again, maybe you want to shiggle the shoulders. Technical term, shiggle side to side. Just feel for what stretch would feel good for your shoulders here. Listen to your body. One more inhale. And exhale, releasing the hands. Nice and slowly. Coming up to a seat. And maybe your seat is different to what we just had. Maybe you want to bring the legs out straight. Maybe you want to cross them. Do whatever you like here. You can give the legs a little shake if you want. And we'll finish a little seated meditation. So find your comfortable seat, sitting tall, bringing the hands to rest on the thighs, and letting the gaze come down towards the floor. Maybe closing the eyes. Option to turn those palms up. Bringing the attention to the breath. Allowing the breath to quieten. Noticing the mind, the body. How are you feeling at the end of your practice? Keeping the eyes closed, let's bring the hands together. Let's rub them together. So generating some heat with the palms, as much as you can, rub as fast as you can. Then when you've got that heat, hold it over the eyes, nice and closed. Blink the eyes open. And then removing the eyes, the hands, not the eyes. Coming to sit. Thank you, everyone. Have a great Wednesday afternoon. I'm here if you've got any questions. We'll be back next week. Thank you.